Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Jazz tonight, the Utah Jazz tonight. Guys, what an amazing win for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers just got their sixth straight win when it came down to it, guys. And it was all thanks to our rookie, our rising star rookie in Dalton Knecht, going off tonight with a career high 37 points, nine, I believe, what 9 and 11, 9 of 12, whatever it was. It was a great shooting night for Dalton Knecht in his rookie year, already putting himself on the map because of his greatness out there tonight, guys. I mean, we're going to get into all the stats. Everything went down perfectly for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it, and some things that obviously went well for the Lakers. So I'm going to get into all your thoughts and opinions and everything. And for those of you who are joining me at the moment, please be sure to comment and give me your reactions about Dalton Knecht, the Lakers winning tonight, and their expectations now moving forward. Honestly, I mean, this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, an easy win. Let's be very clear. This was an easy win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. They were facing one of the worst teams in the Western Conference in the Utah Jazz. So this was supposed to be an easy, winnable game. That's what we witnessed tonight. But it was just great to see our rookie instead of Anthony Davis or LeBron James, the two guys that always on the helm to help us win games. But it was Dalton Knecht, our rookie, 17th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. The Los Angeles Lakers selected Dalton Knecht, where he was projected to go sixth, seventh, whatever you want to call it when it came to the mock drafts. I didn't even have him in my mock drafts in my final analysis of the NBA draft. But for some reason, he kept falling until I said to myself, if Dalton Knecht is where the Lakers are at, draft him. I mean, that was just a perfect moment for the Lakers to do so. Forget about all the others that were projected to go to the Lakers. Draft this guy. And that's what happened when it came down to it. The Los Angeles Lakers got a gem, a rising star in this league, and a great shooter, great offensive scorer. I mean, just everything across the board when it comes to an elite talent on the offensive side of the ball. That's what the Lakers got when it came down to it. So I really can't wait to get into all of my analysis and thoughts about this Lakers win tonight against the Jazz. And the MVP of tonight's game goes to our rookie and potential rookie of the year candidate in Dalton Knecht out tonight, guys. And with the sixth game winning streak for the Los Angeles Lakers, and not just for that, the Lakers are still undefeated at home. They are 7-0 after tonight, and also they are undefeated in the in-season tournament champion. They're the reigning champs for a reason, and they made it well known also with them being undefeated in the in-season tournament matchups since it got started last season. So, I mean, craziness, great accomplishments from all across the board for the Lakers. All thanks to Dalton Knecht for winning this game out there tonight when it came down to it. So I want to get into my analysis and thoughts, but before anything, like always, please be sure to hit that notification bell and, of course, subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. It's really important that you do so you'll be in the know when I go live or when I upload videos or even on social media when I give my thoughts and opinions about everything about the Los Angeles Lakers. So please be sure to do so. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get right into the Lakers win tonight against the Utah Jazz, 124-118. with the MVP of tonight's game going to Dalton Knecht when it came down to it. The rising star in the making when it came down to it, guys. And as you can see, the Lakers beat the Utah Jazz 124 to 118 in the in-season tournament matchup at home. The first game of the in-season tournament at home for the Los Angeles Lakers. And as I said, they are undefeated in the in-season tournament when it came down to it. And it's just another great accomplishment tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. And just looking across the board, the Lakers were just leading all across the fourth, all across the quarters from the first, second, third, and fourth quarter. The third quarter was amazing. The Lakers scored 40 points in the third quarter against the Utah Jazz. And actually, I misspoke. The fourth quarter went to the Utah Jazz at one point, but it was already a one and done situation when it came down to garbage time, and the Lakers were just up by, I believe they were up by 8 points and like maybe 1 minute left remaining of the game. So, it just seemed that it was going to be a win anyway for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. And it's all thanks to the shooting efforts of you of Dalton Knecht, going 9 of 12 from the three when it came down to it. He was the only best shooter out there other than Austin Reeves out there tonight, but it was all him tonight. He was him in tonight's game out there tonight. 37 points, 5 rebounds, and having one steal and going 9 of 12 from the three. I mean, if he would have kept playing, guys, he would have broken a lot of records as a rookie in NBA history. But unfortunately, I guess JJ Redick wanted to make sure that we win this game, not make any mistakes. But he was red hot. I mean, he was our leader of tonight's game when it came down to this win. So this was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers, an easy win. And as I already mentioned, I'm so excited. I just want to say that it is against the Utah Jazz. We still have to be critical here. Just because the Lakers beat uh, the Utah Jazz and how things turned out, we have to really realize that the Lakers did face the Utah Jazz, one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. So this was supposed to be an easy, winnable game for the Los Angeles Lakers to achieve. And plus, they are undefeated at home. So, this was supposed to be an easy, winnable game for the Los Angeles Lakers to achieve when it came to facing one of the worst teams. So, and the numbers doesn't show it here, but the Lakers are 7-0 at home, and they have 10-4 record as stands now after this win tonight when it came down to it. And I believe they're still within the third seed, climbing up to the second, maybe the number one seed. And who holds those two positions? Number one seed is for the OKC Thunder, and the number two is the Golden State Warriors when it comes down to it. And the Lakers are 1.5 games away from getting either the second or the third seed when it comes down to it. So this was it still shows you the Lakers are still on a 6-game winning streak, so they haven't lost since. So they are still climbing up the rankings within the Western Conference when it comes to securing themselves with a potential seed in the Western Conference. And who knew, guys? Who knew the Lakers will be this good to start the season? Where going into the season, the Lakers were not going to be this huge expectations, game-changing team to be competitive in the Western Conference, because this was the same old roster. The only changes was that the Lakers drafted Dalton Knecht and Bronny James to replace Torian Prince and Spencer Dinwiddie when it comes down to the Lakers roster. So, and plus adding on, Christian Coloco, and it's just still things haven't changed when it comes to this particular roster, unfortunately. But I don't know if you guys haven't seen my video that I uploaded before the game. It was like 1 hour before the game. The Lakers are still looking for a center. So there still needs still need to be met, regardless of this win and how good the Lakers are right now, especially their record. So either way, we need help when it comes to bigs, and also the second priority could be finding another point guard in for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. So I went on that tangent there when it comes to the reports of today and all that. But if you guys want to check out that video, go check it out. It's I just uploaded just like maybe an hour before the game started, so it's the newest video out. So go check it out. I really appreciate it. Let's continue on with the Lakers, stat lines tonight. As I already said, Lakers did shoot 45% from the three, but all that came from Dalton Knecht when it came down to it. 9 of 12 from the three, as I already mentioned, 37 points, 5 rebounds, 12 of 16 from the field when it came to his great offensive scoring performance and shooting performance out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers against the Utah Jazz. Just a great accomplishment for our rookie. And, he's putting his name on the map right now when it comes to his, expectations. And, potentially now, what I've been hearing, he could be in the consideration for rookie of the year. I mean, especially not just from this game, for the previous game. I mean, previously had 27 points as his career high performance a couple of days ago, or maybe it was just a couple of days ago. So again, still showing that he is a rising star in this league and could be taking the NBA by storm, when it comes to his abilities to continue to grow and be a huge potential in this league someday. So hopefully he keeps it up. I hope he does because he has a lot of potential and a lot of promise for sure moving forward after this win. So hopefully he continues this drive. Hopefully he does. And, guys, even though he's still in the starting lineup, I mean, there's still a potential, uh, idea really that maybe the Lakers will potentially, have Rui Hachimura be back in the starting lineup when it's all said and done after he returns from injury. Because obviously, size is very important when it comes to the Lakers roster, and the only bigs that are out there for the Lakers is Anthony Davis, and LeBron James does play power forward and he can play small forward. So he's 6'8". So if you want to consider him as a big, why not? But I consider him as a forward for me. So and then the rest of them, when it comes to Cam Reddish, Austin Reeves, and now Dalton Knecht, those guys are mainly guard players, but they can also play multiple positions. That's what's great about our guys. When it comes to their ability to play multiple positions when it comes down to it. So that's the greatest perk that the Lakers do have on this team, is that they can play multiple positions, and that's what Dalton Knecht is now. Especially with the needed help that the Lakers need due to the lack of bigs, due to the lack of potential that that Lakers could potentially have if they do have bigs. Helping us win games and especially carrying the load off of Anthony Davis when it comes down to it. So, it is remains to be seen, how things will be now moving forward if once Rui Hachimura returns and the rest of the guys returns from injury. But so far, he's doing great. Hopefully, he stays in the starting lineup. Maybe he fills in for maybe Cam Reddish, but he has been good for us when it comes to the defensive side, and just that particular area of his game. But still, and that's what the flaw that Dalton Knecht has, is that he's not a really good defender, unfortunately. But still, he's a elite offensive weapon for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he was just amazing out there tonight when it came down to it. So, great job out there for Dalton Knecht, the rising star of of the NBA, and for the Lakers moving forward. For Continue on with our star players. Anthony Davis had 26 points, had 2 steals, 14 rebounds out there tonight, guys, and had 10 of 15 from the field when it came down to it. So a great efforts out there tonight. Obviously, it was overwhelmed by Dalton Knecht's elite performance out there tonight against the Jazz. So he was playing secondary to our rookie, but still his presence was much needed for sure, especially at the big position. So give credit where credit is due when it comes to their performances, since they're being overshadowed by the greatness of Dalton Knecht out there tonight. So but still, just a great performance out there tonight for Anthony Davis. LeBron James, same goes for him. 26 points, 12 assists. And, he did struggle when it comes to his shooting and his field goal percentages, but still, once again, similar situation with the rest of the players, including Anthony Davis. Their performance were overshadowed by Dalton Knecht's elite and MVP performance out there tonight when it came down to it. But 26 points, not bad for LeBron James, still helping this team out, no matter how. I guess I don't want to say how bad a performance, but he just had a solid performance, or if anything, that's what I felt from this game. But he did have 12 assists though, so let's give him credit for that. He had a double double along with Anthony Davis out there tonight. So great job out there for LeBron James. Cam Reddish, 25 points. Sorry, 25 minutes played out there tonight. He only had 2 rebounds and 2 points out there tonight, but his presence was known defensively, and it was well known out there. As you can see, 2 steals and 2 blocks out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So, uh, regardless of how lack of an offensive player that he is, when it comes to defense, he could be a solid defensive player for the Los Angeles Lakers, and it's been well known so far. The Lakers are still undefeated when it comes to their streak, being sixth uh, on their 6 game winning streak, you know, since he got inserted into the starting lineup, and it's been nothing but sensational since the changes that JJ Redick made to the rotation by benching D'Angelo Russell in for Cam Reddish, and it really worked out. It really did, and it shows that it was the best thing that JJ Redick has done so far this season when it comes to that particular position, and we're on a 6 game winning streak because of that, and hopefully it continues. And the Lakers are still climbing up within the rankings and within the Western Conference, and it's just been nothing but sensational performances from the Lakers so far in these 6 games winning streak because of it. So because of those changes as well. So uh, defensively, he's been awesome for the Los Angeles Lakers for sure. So kudos to him for Cam Reddish. Austin Reeves, he had a solid performance, had 17 points, 5 assists out there tonight, and went 3 of 7 from the three and 6 of 14 from the field. And you guys, we also saw during the game that the connection between Dalton Knecht and Austin Reeves to lobs. The Austin Reeves lob to Dalton Knecht in the game. I believe it happened in the second quarter. So that was magical to watch for sure. The combination of those guys. We were waiting a long time to see that type of duo and to happen, and we actually saw it. So great job out there from both guys, and especially for Dalton Knecht. But great night for Austin Reeves as well. He also got a haircut, so that's also a thing too. Also, uh, that I didn't really notice until maybe probably that lob. So it was like, wow, nice haircut, Austin Reeves. So it's interesting that he finally got his haircut. So, but it was just good performance, a solid performance for Austin Reeves and our starting lineup in general out there tonight. Let's talk about our second unit. Our second unit. So, their efforts was not really that noticeable because of the overwhelmingly performance of Dalton Knecht. So obviously their presence was not really that needed, but it sure needs to for sure moving forward when it comes down to it, and especially helping out Anthony Davis and LeBron James and just the starting lineup to help us win games. So for sure, I want to see more better improvements from these guys moving forward, and especially from our guards and especially from Max Christie for sure. But his presence was known defensively, similar situation to what Cam Reddish was, with 2 steals and 2 blocks out there tonight. So let's give him credit for that when it comes to his defensive side. Gabe Vincent had 1 steal, 2 rebounds, and a shot at 3, I believe. So, I mean, that was a great moment for him for sure to help out the Lakers. And then you have D'Angelo Russell, who had 8 points out there tonight with 1 block and 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Went 0-4 from the three, though. So he has been having a slump of a shooting uh, efforts this season so far. So it's just been it's been unacceptable for sure. And that's why he's in the bench position. And, that's why he has not worked up to being back into the starting lineup. And it's just obviously the way it is now. And this is a positive thing when it comes to the efforts that we should see from our second unit due to the lack of depth. So once again, kudos to JJ Redick because he sees the flaws and the situation that the Lakers have been dealing with when it comes to losing some easy winnable games, especially when it came to the Detroit Pistons game and the Memphis Grizzlies game on the road. That was obviously the turning point to the Lakers going on the 6-game winning streak because of the change that he made. So, and it was because of the lack of performance from D'Angelo Russell. And, it was just obviously changes needed to be made. And he obviously did it with having Cam Reddish being part of the starting lineup because of his defensive side of the ball when it comes down to it. So, but it's obviously working. Hopefully, he stays that way because the more wins, the more competitive we can be in the Western Conference, and that's what JJ Redick sees, and it's obviously shown for sure when it comes to the 6-game winning streak and just being third seed in the Western Conference as it stands now. Maybe things have changed. I'm not so sure, but maybe it actually still remains the same. I believe. I'm not sure if the Golden State Warriors played tonight. I didn't really check, but it's. I believe they did. I believe didn't they play against the Clippers today? I might be mistaken, but it could be that maybe. Let me just check real quick, guys. Just want to be clear on things. Let's see here. Yeah, that was actually last night. My fault. So it was us actually the Utah Jazz. They lost tonight against um, the Spurs with no Wemby. So they obviously lost the game, and I believe they're tied at the moment with the Lakers with 4 losses. So, but the good thing is maybe the Lakers will potentially claim that particular seed potentially if they continue to win games. So hopefully it happens and it continues for sure. And lastly, Christian Coloco had 2 points, 3 rebounds out there tonight. And like I said, guys, the second unit was not their presence was not really that noticeable. Was because of the greatness of what Dalton Knecht put out there tonight. Go, with those threes that he was making, the offensive scoring ability that he's been putting up, and is what his reputation was going into the draft, and now it's been showing. Obviously, 9-4. 37 points, a career high, winning this game for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it, guys. Just amazing, amazing performance when it comes down to Dalton Knecht out there tonight, guys. So let's continue on here with the comments that I'm seeing right now before I end this live stream. So let's see here from Daniel. Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Connect MVP. Yeah, he was. He was the MVP of tonight's game, and he, for the past couple of games now, he has making his presence well known in the NBA, especially as a rookie, that he could potentially be in the running for potentially um, rookie of the year if he continues this consistency in helping the Lakers win games, moving forward. And hopefully it happens because he deserves it for sure. Because he has been nothing but sensational to watch when it comes down to it. So hopefully it continues for sure moving forward. So uh, I mean, he had an amazing night for Dalton Connect out there tonight. Let's see here from Adam. Welcome to the live stream. Connect is looking very, consistent. Yeah, he has, and for the past couple of games now, since he got inserted into the starting lineup due to Rui Hachimura being out due to injury, it just was amazing turn of events when it comes to his ability to step up for the Los Angeles Lakers. When it came down to it, now he's still lacking the defensive side of the ball. That's why we see players of the opposite teams uh, basically guarding um, or stopping Dalton Connect every chance that they get. That's why you see half the time that he's on the bench more than he is being in the starting lineup. But lately, he has been very consistent for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he because of his shooting and just how well he's been putting up numbers on a consistent basis now since he's been in the starting lineup. So, I mean, just looking at for the past couple of games now, um, just a couple of games ago, he averaged 27 points. That was supposed to be his career high right there. But then tonight, 37, another career high performance. I mean, he has felt very comfortable and it's been showing. And it's been nothing but sensational to watch when it comes to his performances lately. And just seeing his numbers right now, I think since November 13th against the the Memphis Grizzlies at home. I think he got was he in the starting lineup at the time? I might be mistaken. I think he was because I think, or maybe it was not. I'm not sure, but it was so long ago. He averaged 19 points. When it came down to that, then 14 points against the Spurs on the road, and then 27 against the New Orleans Pelicans, and then now tonight with 37 points, a career high, going 9 of 12 from the three. He was our shooter of tonight. So that was just amazing from his part out there tonight when it came down to it. So it was just an amazing performance for Dalton Connect when it came down to it. And hopefully we see more of that consistency moving forward when it comes down to it for sure. So great job out there for Dalton Connect for sure. Uh, Half game. Uh, got it, got it first. Yeah, I mean that was just amazing how well he played in the first half. The combinations with Dalton Connect and all that. So it was just a great performance from both guys, and also from our star players as well. I mean, they were overshadowed by the dominance of Dalton Connect out there tonight, but they put up some decent numbers for sure to help us win this game when it came down to it. Let's see here from Adam. I believe Gabe is a problem, but I'm happy with the rest of the team. Yeah, I mean, it seems like now that uh, he should potentially either get traded or somehow just yeah, get lesser minutes or maybe give some opportunities for I don't know players like Dalton Connect, give more minutes to, or maybe to Max Christie or something. I mean, even though he hasn't been living up to the expectations for sure, but he's for sure hasn't been the type of uh, player that we should expected when we signed him in the first year. But obviously, the first year was a bit of a slide because of his injury concerns that he's been dealing with throughout that season, only playing for 11 games. Surprisingly, he's stayed healthy, but he has been consistent, hasn't been scoring, shooting. I mean, he only just averages minutes so far this season. And if anything, Quincy Oliveri is still playing very well against the South Bay Lakers. And I just believe that if anything, he should deserve an opportunity when it comes down to it. I believe I speak for everyone here when it comes to that particular analysis and thoughts about that. So, if anything, I just hope that JJ Redick will consider potentially replacing, if Gabe continues to show his flaws every single night and, just not bringing that consistency every single night. If anything, just bring in that guy, Quincy Oliveri, and see what he's made of when it comes to the efforts that he could potentially bring to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers, since what he's been doing so far with the South Bay Lakers. So, just my opinion on that. But yeah, he is a problem for sure. When it comes down to it, but I'm not sure. Maybe he brings leadership. Maybe respect to the locker room. Maybe I'm not sure, but other than that, as a player, he has been not living up to the expectations for sure. So I agree with you on that, Adam, for sure. Uh, connected tonight. Yeah, he absolutely did. Daniel for sure. He was consistent all across the board offensively, especially his shooting was just amazing. The Lakers shot 42% from the three. Where did that all came from? That came from Dalton Knecht with his 9 of 12 from the three performance out there tonight when it comes to uh, his shooting and just the consistency that he's been shooting so far in the game. I mean, he just felt very comfortable shooting those threes and making sure they go in type scenarios. And he even did the Michael Jordan shrug. He did one of these. He, he did one of these. Like it was like wow, like that was just a that was just a moment for NBA, the NBA world to witness a rookie doing that. So, I mean, it's not to say that he is the next Michael Jordan. I'm not trying to say that at all. I mean, right away, people are putting the ideas out there, maybe starting a conversation. It's like, no, I mean, he just had a great game against one of the worst teams in the Western Conference. So let's calm the hell down when it comes to the that type of excitement and about that. But still, I mean, everybody does the shrug, the Michael Jordan shrug when they on a hot streak, when it comes to their shooting. So, it's always been that type of I don't want to say tradition. Maybe it's like type of thing that most NBA players do when it comes down to that. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it was. A great Connect win out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, all thanks to Connect. So, uh, yeah, out there tonight. So for sure, he was on fire tonight, out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. So for sure. Also from Daniel, great win, but Utah did come back. Yeah, they did come back in the fourth quarter. They shot 43 points in the fourth quarter. That was just unfortunate. The Lakers really let their foot on the gas, off the gas when it comes to their efforts in the fourth quarter. I was just kind of hoping to see more effort coming out of Dalton Knecht. Maybe he would have scored 40 or maybe score more, break some records as a rookie. But unfortunately, he did have, I don't want to say he had a slump in the fourth quarter because he did shoot a couple of threes in the beginning of the fourth quarter. So that also was just because of the greatness of his offensive side that he's well known for in his repertoire going into the draft until now. So he's been very consistent with that for sure. But obviously the Lakers really, I don't want to say they fell apart, but they just managed to keep their lead at the very end. And most of that came from LeBron James at one point and Anthony Davis when it comes to their free throws and obviously their ability to attack the rim and just field goal percentages at that particular moment. So um, yeah, I mean, it was just that type of greatness that those guys always bring to the table for sure. when their teammates were not showing the type of efforts that they're supposed to, for sure. But for sure, I mean, that was, I don't want to say it was like a scary moment because the Lakers were still leading very high at one point. At one point they were, um, they had a big lead then, and then it would cut down by like 10 points, I believe, so, or 11 points. So, it was a moment where the Lakers had to really buckle down and play defense as or just go on the attack. And that's what really happened when it came down to it, for sure. So, actually, let me see here. Sorry, from Daniel again. Yeah, just got to make those free throws. Yeah, I mean, that's what's troubling for the Lakers, especially for LeBron James when it comes to his free throw percentages. Just seeing it now. The Lakers had 26 and 36 from the free throw line. And as a team as a whole, yeah, it was like around 72% from the free throw line when it came down to it. So, it was very disappointing for sure. I mean, if anything, you had to make those free throws when it comes down to it, without a doubt. That's how you win games for sure. If you're fouled and you have the opportunity to shoot some free throws so you can help your team out, if you're down by like maybe 4, 6 points or eight, that could obviously turn things around for you, when it comes down to that. So, um, it was just obviously the Lakers have to improve on that, especially for LeBron James. For some reason, he has had a big slump when it comes to his free throws made. I just want to see real quick what's his percentages because it has to be very different compared to the past couple of seasons. So let me just check real quick. Or actually, he's been the same since last season. He's always actually he's always been that way. Just looking at it, beginning years with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2018, he shot 66% from the free throw line, 69, 69, 75, 76, 75, 75, and then as a total of his career, 73% from the free throw line. So that's been a troublesome stat line for LeBron James for not making most of his free throws. I mean, he does make all of his free throws sometimes, but it's just lately, especially now since the start of the season, he hasn't been really that consistent when it comes to his free throws for sure. So, um, but if anything, he just needs to improve on that for sure because that's how you win games, for sure. I absolutely agree with you when it comes to that, Daniel. That you just have to make them. You have to make them. That's how you win games for sure. So, and then when you look at Anthony Davis, sure, yeah, for sure. I mean, if anything, I think he has a much better free throw percentages than LeBron. Yeah, he does. Just looking at it now, actually with the Los Angeles Lakers since he's shot 84% from the free throw line. He did have a slump in 2020, shooting 73. Then it declined for sure with 71, 78, but then 81 in 2023. And then tonight, or no, sorry, this season, he's shooting 79. If you want 79.8, if you want to round it up to 80, but still, he has been a much better free throw shooter than LeBron James for sure. So that's another thing for sure. But surprisingly, I am when it comes to Austin Reeves, though. This guy, he makes all of his free throws. He does, and there was a time, maybe a couple of years ago, or maybe since his rookie year. I mean, he's been an 85% free throw shooter. So that's been another thing that's well respected. That what Austin Reeves brings to the table is that he makes all of his free throws. When it comes down to that, for sure. So, um, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Daniel. Everyone needs to all of their free throws because that's how you win games. I mean, if you're lacking defensively, you obviously have another way to, you know, how do you say it? To I don't know why I want to say delete all that. I'm not so sure what I'm trying to say here, but Uh, you know, you just have to make those free throws for sure, without a doubt. Let's see here more from Daniel. Uh, yeah, yeah, I basically said that. Yeah, he just sucks at his free throw line every year. Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's a what did I say? I think he's 75% free throw shooter. I might be mistaken, or just probably Anthony Davis. I might be mistaken, but yeah, let's see here. I didn't want Cleveland or Boston to win, but yeah, Rogers is so good. Yeah, I mean, I mean, uh, it was great to see the Cleveland Cavaliers go on this huge winning streak. I believe it was like 15 game winning streak. But sadly, I didn't want the Boston Celtics to do it. But at the same time, I was like, somebody had to. So, because they were beating some really, were they beating some really easy winnable teams? I might be mistaken, but it could be a possibility. But for some reason, I just kind of hoped it was somebody else. But the Boston Celtics did deliver the Cleveland Cavaliers their first loss of the season. So, uh, you know, I'm glad it ended up being came to an end when it comes to their win streak being over. But the good news is the Lakers are on their 6 game winning streak, so hopefully it continues. And I believe they face the Orlando Magic uh, at home, I believe. And compared to the Utah Jazz, they are a much better competitive team, and they're doing very well in the Eastern Conference, I believe. So that is another matchup for sure that I hope the Lakers will bring their A game when it comes to that particular opponent on I believe it was on Thursday. I believe it's on Thursday. So November 21st. So it's at home. So the Lakers are undefeated at home. They are 7-0 to start this season at home. So that could be an opportunity for them to stack another win and maybe move up within the standings when it comes to the Golden State Warriors and the OKC Thunder on top of the Western Conference when it comes down to that for sure. Um, so I just hope that potentially that the Lakers will get a win there on Thursday. But again, they are facing the Orlando Magic. They are playing very well when it comes to their record. They are 9-6, and being competitive in the Eastern Conference. So as it stands now, they're the third seed. Similar situation with the Lakers. They have been playing. Let's see their record. When it comes to away games, though, they are 2-6. So you never know; they could potentially lose to the Lakers on Thursdays. But anything could happen when it comes to every single game. When it comes to the Lakers, if they bring their A game or not, if the players show up or not. I mean, it's just always been it's not been that type of consistency what we see from the Lakers when it comes to their efforts. Even though we still end up winning, it's still a worse scenario when the Lakers are try to win games at close games situations, which is always a gut wrenching, at edge of your seat type of situation, which I just hate when the Lakers do have an opportunity to win some easy winnable games at the end of the day. So hopefully they get what hopefully they get it against the Orlando Magic on Thursday, and it should be a possibility. Like I said, the Orlando Magic, they are 2-6 as their record, so that is something to be considered when it comes to the Lakers bringing their A game and uh, not making not having the Orlando Magic deliver them their first loss at home. So this season, so hopefully they bring their A game for sure. Let's see here from Daniel. Shout out to Westbrook, 200 triple doubles. Got to see him play on Saturday. Yeah, we do face the Denver Nuggets on Saturday. Yeah, it is at home though, so that's a good thing for the Lakers. But it could be a tough one for sure. The Denver Nuggets are no scrub. They don't have they didn't have Nikola Jokic for almost 3 games now. but there is a guarantee that he will play against the Lakers on Saturday for sure in LA. So hopefully this will. I don't want to say this will test the Lakers, but at the same time, that it could be a possibility for them to maybe beat the Denver Nuggets at home, but we just have to wait and see about that for sure. So, but Russell Westbrook, great accomplishment for sure, achieving that in a milestone of his career. So, he is a future Hall of Famer, regardless of what bad history that he left to the Los Angeles Lakers till this day. He's still a great player, a future Hall of Famer, and he has a lot of potential for sure going into or not potential. I don't want to say potential because he's already made a legacy in his career when it comes to Mr. Triple Double himself. So, um, but yeah, I mean, great to see that happen to Russell Westbrook. For sure, he has been very professional. For sure throughout his career now, and it's something to admire for sure. But hopefully things turn out for him good in Denver for sure. And he, him and the Denver Nuggets do face the Lakers on Saturday. So hopefully Lakers will bring not just a huge A game against the Magics, but they'll bring their huge A game against the Denver Nuggets on Saturday for sure. So for sure. KCP, yeah, I mean for the Orlando Magic, that could be a homecoming for sure for KCP going back to LA as a Orlando Magic. So that's something for sure. So yeah, guys. I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Daniel. And also thank you, Adam, for you guys' comments and thoughts about this big win tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. All thanks to Dalton Knecht going helm with his shooting, 9 of 12 from the three. Going for his career high 37 points for this win against the Utah Jazz for the Lakers, 124 to 118. The Lakers continue to stack up wins and going on winning streaks with the 6 game winning streak now. Since the rotation change with Cam Reddish starting for the Lakers and D'Angelo Russell being benched. With that record alone, the Lakers also are undefeated when it comes to their in-season tournament matchups so far. Lakers are the reigning champs going into the tournaments for sure, but at the same time, they are undefeated when it comes to never losing in the in-season tournaments since it got started last season. So that's something to really behold and admire when it comes to how well the Lakers have been, you know, great for sure when it comes to the capabilities of um, continuing to be undefeated in multiple areas this season. So at home and then in season tournament. So hopefully it keeps it. Hopefully they keep it up. And as I already mentioned during the live streams, or my analysis, the Lakers still need to improve their roster for sure. I did upload a video about the Lakers finding another big, so if you guys want to go check that out, please, feel free to do so. I really appreciate it. It's my newest video before the game started tonight. I uploaded a video about it, so go check it out. I really appreciate it. Follow me all across social media. Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be in the description of this live stream. So you guys check me out on social media. And of course, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Seeing one more comment coming in from Daniel. Peace out. We're going back to back tournament champions. Yeah, I mean, NBA Cup. That could be a possibility the Lakers will achieve if they continue this consistency and continue to win games for sure. So hopefully it happens because they obviously sure need it when it comes down to that. So Hopefully, it happens very soon. So it's just a couple of months away. So that could be a possibility that they can achieve that for sure. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, and peace out to you, Daniel. I really appreciate the love and support for sure. And thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, once again, follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.